Damn, it's cold out this motherfucker. What up? You. What's going on, folks? On my way into work, man. Beast of the East will begin after we win the Super Bowl. That's what y'all hope. That's what you motherfuckers hope. But hell nah. I just got on here for a little bit. I'm on my way into work, man. But Cowboy fans and Eagles fans out here, realistically got a real good shot at this thing, man. Realistically got a real good shot at it. I'm just sitting back and soaking up the amount of hate that I had towards you guys, or that I have towards you guys in your first playoff game, and how this was one of the worst fucking playoff fucking weekends that I can remember in a while for myself as a Giants fan. But all this stuff today, man, I hear that Haskins has declared for the 2019 NFL draft, which is going to be weighing heavy on all the open decisions and things that Gettleman has to sit there and do. He keeps all his options open. There is a possibility that I think the Giants could draft Haskins, but I'm not a Haskins fan. Everything that's going on in the playoffs right now, let me out, motherfucker. You selfish son of a bitch. Trying to get to work, people. Thank you, brother. You all right. Must be a Giants fan right there. You all right there. Cowboy and goddamn Eagles fans wouldn't let me out right there. Shit. But it's not good. All this that's going on in the NFC East right now with two teams being in the playoffs. And just sitting back and seeing what the Cowboys and the Eagles are doing in the playoffs should weigh heavy on the decision that Gettleman makes in regards to Eli's future with the Giants. I'm okay with bringing Eli back for just next year, because I don't think that we are one piece away from winning a Super Bowl, or a couple pieces away from winning a Super Bowl. If we were, then maybe I would feel differently. What's going on, A Camatoes, Beast of the East, Darth? What's going on with y'all? But yeah, we are not one piece away as Giants fans and a Giants organization right now from winning a Super Bowl. So therefore, I think the fact that if we keep Eli for next year, it really doesn't matter. If we get rid of Eli next year, it's good for our future, because hopefully we can get back to where we can pose a threat to these teams in the NFC East. And right now, Eli didn't play better than Dak Prescott this year. Eli didn't play better. Well, I really can't put. I guess it wouldn't be fair to put Carson Wentz or Nick Foles in there. They kind of always split time and shit and don't get a full season in. But I don't think he outplayed them. I don't think that Eli was outplaying Alex Smith before he got hurt and injured. I think regardless what Giants fans say, and they say, well, look at the stats. Not too shabby. I realize garbage time points a lot when I see him. I also realize a quarterback that's having major problems scoring in the red zone. And not only scoring in the red zone, but not throwing turnovers. Not throwing turnovers in the red zone. And this year, you led the NFC East in turnovers in the red zone. Oh, yeah, buddy. Matter of fact, you had more turnovers this year by yourself than the Washington Redskins had their whole offense. Period. Their whole offense, period. You fucking outdid the Redskins with turnovers by yourself. You're still the turnover machine. I think all the excuses that Giants fans give Eli, I look at him, you're a grown-ass man. You're a grown man, dog. I think we know that we've had some bad teams, and we've had, situations where things weren't looking like we were going to be a very strong team. to start the season. Whether it was to start with McAdoo after the dramatic fall and the fallout from Coughlin or whatever. We've been, optimistic and skeptical for a while and only had one season to actually sit there and breathe and act like we were back, but it just didn't feel right. You've been put in position to be the starter and had numerous seasons to change the narrative on how people perceive you as a player out on the field. Not a turnover machine. Eli Manning that's going to come out and at least throw for 4,000 yards in a season. Give you close to 30 touchdowns and probably throw about 20 interceptions, close to 20, interceptions. Something around at least 15 interceptions he's going to throw. If he has a ratio that's 50-50, fucking 30 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. That sounds like Eli Manning right there. But all the opportunities you've also been given, I've been seeing that with our lack of whatever, running game, whatever the case may be, you still are not the type of player to, like you used to be, to lift the play of these players around you and elevate, the players around you and make them seem better than what they really are. You did that a lot early in your career. Those years when we were doing things with Steve Smith and Kevin Boss and all this other, we really weren't a lot better than a lot of these teams out there. Eli, and these were young players that Eli had to work with. He was always good, Jake Ballard. He was good at, making everybody better around him. If you don't have that now, and you don't have the quarterback that can make everyone around him better. If you have the quarterback that everyone's still waiting, because we're still waiting, for everybody that forgets, you can get any Giants fan to come on here and say Eli still has it. Eli still has it. We're still waiting. We're all still waiting. You don't have to be fake about it. We're waiting on it. Some of those Giants fans thought they seen it this year, and they were ready to jump out the Jack in the Box and look, told y'all, and then the next thing you know, boop, 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 boop. We still waiting on it. So, while all the Giants fans out there that want Eli to be there just for the fact that his last name is Eli and he's done so great for us over the years, that's on you guys, man. Y'all know I'm off that ship. I'm ready for business. I'm ready to wheel and deal. I think Haskins coming out this year was smart of him due to the fact that next year it's going to be a whole nother crop of quarterbacks that is going to be, I believe, it's going to be better than him. And also, with him, the reason why I'm not a big Haskins fan is because he came on this year and he had a great year. And you would love to do that. Have a great year, come out your sophomore year, have a great year, and already build a name for yourself through your junior and your senior year. But if you're given the opportunity, that ain't no Eagles beanie. I like wearing camouflage shit. This shit goes with my camo gear. But if you come out in a year where it's your sophomore year and you go bypass your junior and senior year, and you come out because of the fact that the other crop of quarterbacks after that is going to kind of be, a lot better than you. I don't like that situation. I like a quarterback that actually has gotten out there and maybe you've had a good year and everyone recognizes and knows that you're a good quarterback now. Dwayne Haskins from Ohio State is not a secret anymore. I would like to see you go into your junior year and come back and prove what you did in your sophomore year. I don't want to take no flyer on a quarterback like that is just hyped off of what he just did in college at that. In college, not in the NFL, in college for 1 year. We're going to be hyped off that. We're going to look at all the hypotheticals and all the combine scouting bullshit that everybody has to sit there and deal with. And then you're going to make him your decision to be your number one pick in the draft in the first round. And you're going forward with that, but he's unproven. He's unproven. I want a Justin Herbert who didn't have a good, junior year and wants to come back for his senior year and proved out as wrong. I want that type of quarterback. I want that type of quarterback that's going to bounce back and be like, you know what? Yeah, I did have a good year last year, but I'm not even going to enter the draft this year. I'm going to come back and show y'all I can do better than that. So I'm not fooled by that, man. I'm not fooled by that. Who blocking? A Camel Toes block, dog? Ain't nobody block nobody, man. That's only Bomb Squad stuff. Bomb Squad blocks people. It's crazy, but yeah, I just thought Giants fans, this is something that in the evaluation through this time right now, going through these playoffs, waiting for the next weekend of playoff games to come up, and Dave Gettleman got his time to watch his film of Eli. Dave Gettleman got his time to sit here and watch the Eagles and the Cowboys and how they contend in the NFC East. If you got two teams in the NFC East that look this good, and the Eagles had their trouble earlier this season, but they fought through a lot of adversity, the Eagles did, and they won with a backup quarterback once again. And Nick Foles has risen to the occasion. Their defense is looking a whole lot better. They're playing like a team that's got a championship heart. And that's hard to contend with when you got 53 men out there playing like they got their chip on their shoulder, man. They got the chip on their shoulder. The Dallas Cowboys didn't play consistently all year long, but their talent has been there all year. And the Dallas Cowboys right now are putting together just game after game of a winning formula that they should have been using early in the season. I don't think the NFC East crown would have been that close, or race would have been that close this year if the Cowboys would have stuck to their bread and butter and played like the formula and used the formula that they should have used to get back to the playoffs. But Cowboys look like they're set up for success for quite a few years right now. The Philadelphia Eagles look like they're set up for success for quite a few years right now. The Washington Redskins ain't no sleeper. They're not no sleeper no more. This was a Washington Redskins team who this year, even though the division was garbage, this year the Washington Redskins led the division for the majority, or for pretty much half of the season. The Washington Redskins were on top of the division. Appreciate it. I'm still waiting for A-Boobs to come out with another video, but this is what Eli Manning, and this is why I say the NFC East teams will ultimately decide in this division, because if we're not one or two or a couple players away from being Super Bowl contenders and getting back into this thing, then what is the point in what's going on right now? Right now, we see two teams in the playoffs that's set up for success for years to come. And we see a Washington Redskins team that has pretty much even they're up there with us. Or you can even say that they're going to be in the next couple of years, the Redskins are going to be outperforming the New York Giants if we're not careful, and we don't go out there and get our quarterback and groom him to be the quarterback that we need him to be, that we want him to be. Get this shit started. I don't expect for Eli to be held on for if he gets released. I'm okay with it. I'll make a video. I'll be thanking you. It's fake as some people might sit there and think it is. Whatever. It's business. It's business. Thank you for your service. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. But I can't sit here and lie to myself and say that you played very well and giving me a reason to feel confident about you under center on my team. I can't say that. I can't say it. So with that said, man, I'm going to get up off of here. Yeah, everybody did tell us about Eli. They told us. Like I said, I held on to faith for a little bit too long too, man. But the time has come, and business is business, man. I like to win in business. I love to win in business. I want to get back to that. And, the winning business is not going to come back to New York, not versus the Cowboys, the Eagles, or the Redskins. That's mainly all I'm caring about, the division. Right now, everybody looks they look like they're set up for success, man. And the playoffs right now is telling its story. If the Cowboys and the Eagles make it to the championship game, the NFC championship game together, what do you really think you're going to be doing with Eli behind center next year? If you got the two people representing the NFC, the two teams representing the NFC in the NFC championship game is the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles, what are you doing with bringing Eli back the very next year and taking up cap capital and cap space? What would be the point? What are you doing? You're not going to the Super Bowl. You're not going to beat anybody. You're not going to beat the Cowboys, the Eagles, or the Redskins next year. Better realize Y'all can win all the games outside the division. You can get close against the Colts. You can get close, or you could beat the Texans, the two playoff teams that played this weekend. You can play a great game against the fucking it's too much. Like I said, it's too much. And for somebody to be turning the ball over as much as you do in the red zone still, can't have that. I can't have that. Not at all. We've got to be most effective when we get in the red zone. Most effective when we get in the red zone. Like, we in the red zone, the other team should know that their back is against the wall, not sitting there laughing at us and just waiting and anticipating on a skittish play for a turnover and an interception to come, because they know it's coming. They know it's coming. So, yeah, playoffs right now is making Eli look even worse. I'm sure he's sitting there on his couch and he's asking the same question. I hope the Cowboys lose this weekend, and I hope the Eagles lose this weekend. Eli is saying the same thing, because if the Eagles and Cowboys keep winning, they're sealing Eli's fate. They're sealing his fate. So it is what it is, man. I'm going to get up with y'all later. I'm almost at work. Damn sure ain't trying to get pulled over no shit for sitting here recording, but I'll get up with y'all a little bit later, man. Y'all already know it's your boy Rayvon from Virginia Giants Mafia. More love to my brothers out there. I'll get up with y'all later, man. Gone.